This is sponsored by Yul in our channel in the description. So here's the short and sweet about Leizi Alter. In high-end gameplay she has many traits that are unique solely to her that make her very valuable, traits which I will go over in this video. Please watch, I am begging you. However, in casual play, if you don't do high difficulty IS or high points CCB, she is effectively the same operator as Mlynar. Leizi is not better and she is not worse. She is the most literal side grade to another operator we have in the game right now. If you're a casual and have Mlynar already, don't bother and skip. If you're a casual and don't have Mlynar already, try to get her. Leizi's number one distinctive trait is that she is floating when idle. This is the same floating effect as Sky Rangers, with all the nonsensical bullshit that comes with it. Essentially, when idle, Leizi cannot be hit or targeted by any ground enemy, even if said enemy has a ranged attack, and she can block aerial units. This makes Leizi kind of the opposite of Mlynar, whereas he is meant to attract aggro and face tank damage with the sheer size of his horsecock. Leizi is exceptionally safe when idle, entirely ignoring most sources of damage. This leads us right into skill 1. Every 11 SP you can activate Leizi and she will butt slam the ground. The shockwaves of her Gyat so powerful she will send out lightning in 3 cardinal directions for 3 tiles. This is just one attack and Leizi will immediately start floating again afterward. This is her safest skill. If you play your cards right, Leizi cannot be hit at all. Normally enemies will be able to sneak in a single attack during the butt slam. However, if you activate this skill while an enemy attack animation is already playing towards another operator, the enemy won't have the time to target Leizi before she becomes airborne again. Or you could pair this with Tragodia to make it entirely safe no matter what. It's a pretty damn good skill. Her other talent makes her deal frightened to enemies as well, protecting her even further, even on her other skills. Said other skill is skill 2, which is her main DPS skill. In effect, it performs pretty much the exact same as Mlynar's skill 3 in almost every single circumstance. It does have one major drawback though, that being the fact its gargantuan range gets cut off by high ground tiles. On one hand, skill 2's range is massive. You put Leizi down in an empty open field and she will start slaying. On the other hand, Leizi cannot cover multiple lanes by design, which makes her quite a bit more restrictive than the other meta options. Fortunately, skill 3 covers its weakness. It has a smaller range, can hit multiple lanes, and every time Leizi hits an enemy, she will fire electric currents in the cardinal directions that shoot out and bounce off the walls and herself. This is the exact opposite of skill 2. For skill 3, you want an extremely cramped space, where the currents can keep bouncing back and forth and gently but firmly remove the enemy from this plane of existence. It is also utterly devastating against bosses that take up multiple tiles. So, while skill 2 and 3 cover for each other's weaknesses, Leizi still has a pretty glaring hole. Skill 2 is for wide big maps, skill 3 is for cramped spaces, but she has no skill for just normal-ass maps. She is a much less versatile Mlynar, at the cost of being much more powerful in select specific circumstances. Given, in general play, skill 2 will more than suffice, unless you need to cover multiple lanes. Don't be scared off by this. Alright, show of hands, how many of you remember the record keeper is in the game? Was that not one hand? That's about what I expected. Unfortunately, his kit is not anymore memorable. He is a medic with a talent that makes him restore 1 SP every time an ally in range activates a skill. I suppose this will make him pretty good with mantra skill 3 shenanigans, with Fluma or May or Gummy or whatever, but compared to how mega stacked the medic class is, I doubt he will be ever optimal even then. Here's members of usual thanks to Ilio6327, Living Shadow, Camelo Wishadel, Joseph Dioff, Crayonbox 2045, Efram, The Lord of All Magic, URL Killer, Devious, Vinko Shing, Kino, Bomb Ninja 2218, Good Old Leon, Apollo T, QX1112, Mr. Lerner, Raptor 1K, Never Far Off 412, Zephyrinix, Nupo, Life in a Box, Lizard King, Nemotic, Nerdrage, Andre Mulla, TDK Sky Hill, Queen McQuire 4735, Chromala Chan, 5QTZK, Porato Chipu, Genius Gay Shipper, Selfer 7, Machios 788, Camon Hiren, Larmendra 9950, Prancing Peppers, Radio Nukunyu 412, Yuvune, King of Harems, a guy with 2 names, Kamui, and Bosidar. That's all, much Gummy, bye.